Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Cindy Lou from Cindy Lou's Stitching Corner. So it's only been a couple of days since I last talked with you. Actually yesterday. But I did promise that I'd put another video up today, so here I am. I really didn't get a lot of work done. I was really tired yesterday. I just couldn't get up any energy to do anything. So my husband was great. He pretty much did all his stuff outside, and the kids are really good. My daughter had a friend over, and my son was great. So it was good for me. I was able to rest a lot. I'm still kind of tired today. I don't know. But unfortunately tomorrow's Monday and it's back to work. But that's okay because, I need the money so that I can buy more stitching supplies and planner supplies because, Michael's had that sale, so I did partake in that. All right, so I do want to apologize as well for the quality of my last video. I noticed that things in the background were like waving. I was like, what the heck is that? So I did go on and I'm try to figure it out, and as I go along, my videos will get better. I promise. It's just I'm new and yeah. Anyway, and I'm from Canada, by the way, if anybody... Oh, and see, I just left the table, and I noticed in my first video that was really annoying, and I'm so sorry. And yes, I'm from Canada. So in Canada, we apologize a lot. So you will probably hear that quite a bit. And again, I want to apologize today for my hair, because it's kind of messy. But it's Sunday, and as my shirt says, I'm a proud supporter messy hair and sweatpants. And yeah, I have sweatpants on which currently have owls on them, which I really don't think anybody needs to see that on YouTube. Alright, so enough of that. I did have some holdovers from the week. I do have just a couple of projects that I was able to get to. So the first one was this. I was able to work on the rest. I'm making a video.
Mom.
He left to get me gas.
You get it yourself?
No, I don't know how to pump gas. I don't like it. So that's where I got on that. I got, here, I'm just going to leave that there. I got most of the kitty done. And I got most of the first little blanket that he's sleeping on.
Where's my keys?
And
Mom.
Don't know.
Yes, you do. Where are my keys? Where?
1 second. I'm so sorry. Just hang on.
Where are you going? I need my keys.
Take your keys.
Those aren't mine. I started TV key. This is my key.
I apologize. If anybody has a 12-year-old boy at home, you'll know. That's what they do. They leave you alone all day, and then as soon as they see that you're starting to do something, bing, they gotta come running out. He's 12. Again, he's 12.
Then stop saying that quote, and I stop it.
So the next one that I wanted to do was a new start. I do plan on doing all 4 of these. So the next one that I worked on was this one. And it is the, I'm all messed up. It's Reap with the, so I was able to start the pumpkin and a little bit of the table. Now, the reason why I stopped where I did was because Mr. Frog came out. Yeah, I don't like Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog can just go away and hop along with his other little Mr. Frog friends, because I was like in a roll, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that's not lining up. You know why it's not lining up, Cindy? It's because you messed up. So yeah, when you take a look, I messed up here. So the leg is not matched, because I'm like, geez, that table's awful lopsided. Seriously. So, yeah, I said, well, Mr. Frog, I don't feel like doing it right now, so you can go suck it.
Where's my iPad?
I don't know where your iPad is. And again, I apologize. I just slammed on the table because I'm being irritated by a 12-year-old boy right now. So, the next one that I had worked on was, if you'll remember, it's the dove from the Festive Reach. Oh, and that one, I'm so sorry, it was from the Cross Country Stitching August 1998 magazine. I really love this magazine, and I wish that she was still active, but sadly they retired and they no longer make that magazine. But I have a lot of I do have almost every one of their magazines. Almost. I don't have every one, but I do have a fair amount. So the next one that I was able to work on was the dove, and it was from the Festive Wreath, and it was from the Holiday 2015 Cross Stitch and Needlework. And I was working on, I was working on the dove, which is right here.
Found it.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
And I was able to get the outline done. So now I'm just going to work on the inside. I may give myself another day on this one, only because I really enjoy working on perforated plastic. I just love the way it feels. Oh, I can only laugh, because if I didn't, I'd cry. I don't want to cry. Not anymore. No. All right. Now, yeah, so there were quite a bit of holdovers. If you'll notice from my last video, I have good intentions, but, life. But that's okay, because I'm going to keep working on those for a few more days, and then I just put them back in. I didn't really want to get too involved with, making your rotation, and you have to stick to your rotation, because that takes the fun out of it. So mostly what I do is I just go to my 2 bins that I have set up with all my projects, all my whips, and I just say, what am I in the mood to stitch, And I'll pull it out and I'll work on it for a couple of days, and then I'll just put them back. But I won't do it, I won't do the same project back to back. But it really depends, actually. I shouldn't say that, because there's a few projects that I like to do, and I like to just keep working on them until they're done. But yeah, I'm not so strict on it. To me, that just takes the fun out of it, so I kind of just like to pull and say, what am I going to work on this week? And I like it better that way. I do keep myself organized, though, on the X-Stitch app that I found on the App Store. I had to pay for it, and I didn't mind, because normally I'm pretty cheap, and I don't like to pay for apps. But I thought, yeah, I'm just going to, sorry, I just got a little text there. Okay, God. So, yeah, I don't normally like to pay for too many apps, but this one here, to me, when I looked through it, it was really worth it, and I've enjoyed it very much. Keeps everything in line. It tells you what projects you have on the go. You can have a wish list. You can have an inventory list. I also keep an inventory list in my book, which I keep right by my chair. And whenever I work on a project, I'll mark down what color that I have. Because time-wise, I just don't have time to sit and mark down every floss that I have and go through. So I just do it along the way. Anyway, so that's me more rambling again. So yeah, I've got I've only pulled out a couple of projects to work on. A couple of projects to work on, because I do have those holdovers from last week. So, but I do have 2 starts, 2 new ones, yay! Now, excuse me, I had put this on my blog, which I will link down below. I love these. These are the button and beads from Mill Hill. This is Main Street. Oh my gosh, let me get a little bit closer for you. Isn't that beautiful? I love all the flowers, and of course I love the purple up there. I just love it. It's so nice. Let me course it comes with all your kit and the little button there. All your floss and all the beads. To me, working with beads is so much fun. Like, I just thought that was super cute. Then the next one I got was Button and Beads, the spring series, and this is the Lakeside Retreat. And I'll leave that up for a second in case you want to copy down the Mill Hill number. I got this one because it reminded me when my son and I actually went to a local park. It's a national park, and one of the lakes actually had 2 seats exactly like that set up by the lake, and it was so nice and relaxing. Especially we were quite tired after the hike, so it was really nice just to sit down. Oh, and this one here, I'll put that one back up again in case you want to copy down the Mill Hill number in case you like it. Because, you know, I have to enable you. Oh, and this one here, isn't that cute, that little birdhouse? Oh, super sweet. And I love the beads, and I love the bugle beads. I thought those are nice. If you can see them or not, there. Yeah. So those will be my 2 new starts that I work on this week. And my next one is from the Cross Stitch Needlework magazine from September 2010. Now, this magazine unfortunately has fallen apart a little bit. So, duct tape. Actually, that's not even duct tape. That's tape from my husband when he did drywall. But it did in a pinch. Isn't that cute? It's the pumpkin and patch quilts. So I love pumpkins. They're so adorable. I really like them, and I love the little witch. And what I did was those stars and around the window, I decided to do that in the specialty floss, and it was the it's the one where it lights up at night, or not at night, I'm sorry, in the dark. So I'll show you. See? Now I've been working on this for quite a while, so unfortunately it's gotten a little bit miscolored around here. And that's dog hair, or cat hair, one of the two. So I'm going to have to give it a good cleaning when I'm done. But that's as far as I've gotten on it. And I pulled this one back out. I had worked on it maybe a month ago, but I'd kind of like to try to get it done before Halloween, or close to Halloween, but I'm really not sure because I do have a fair bit left to do. So chances are I probably won't get it done, but hey, I'll give it a shot. There's a big pumpkin down here. And then there's also the rest of the house over here. There's another guy over here, another ghost, another little pumpkin down here. So maybe I won't get this done in time, but I'm definitely going to try. So that I will be giving it some love this week. Oh, and that is a cute little needle minder. It's candy corn because I'm obsessed with candy corn. Obsessed. Yeah, I love candy corn. It's ridiculous. And I believe I got that needle from, or that needle minder from Minding My Minders. I don't know. I think. Again, I don't have much of a memory, so. And needle minders, I do have a few, but I don't have as many as everybody else. This next one is from Cross Stitch Needlework, November 2012, and it is the, oh, I'll show you it's this one. Again, my magazines always get beat up. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. And it's the harvest time. Again, I love it because it has sunflowers and also has that pumpkin and some leaves and that crow. I don't like crows. Boy, they wake me up in the morning when they're outside my window. So I kind of debated. I'm like, do I really want to even look at another freaking crow? But did I say sunflower? That's not a sunflower. That's the sun. I need to go to bed. Anyway, and I'm sorry if I banged the table. All right, anyway, yeah, so I do get a lot of curls in the back because we are in the country, but it is what it is. I couldn't leave them out. It's kind of cute. This one's cute, but not the ones that wake me up in the freaking morning. Anyway, enough of that. So that's all I got done on that. So I'm hoping I can get some more work done on this week. I love all the colors. I'll go a little bit closer. So he's really cute. Not like the other ones. I'm very happy with this one. And this is just being worked on Afghan material. It's a white, obviously. But where I live, we used to have a store that would sell remnants, and I used to go in with a friend of mine, and we would buy like it was so much per yard. I cannot even remember because it's been forever, and unfortunately they don't do that anymore. But my local L&S has them, but they're way too expensive, I find. I mean, it was just too much, and when I got this, it was like so much per yard. But I still have quite a bit because, you know, even though that was, you know, a few years ago, I got some. I have enough to do me for a bit. My friend also, she gave me a few of her pieces as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show you today. I didn't really get a lot of progress done again. Of course, you know, it was only since I think I first posted my first video on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, one of those days. So I kind of knew that I wouldn't have a lot. I mean, where I do work full time during the day, and then I come home, and now the kids are back in school. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have the dog, and we have 2 cats now. So, but you know what? That's life, and I just have to enjoy it because you know my kids are going to be grown up. They're almost grown up, I should say. You know, and they're great kids. You know, they do pretty much whatever